Okay, so let's call this GDI Team Training number 2. Some notes for this one. Alright, so this is for GDI Team Elite. We're on Diane Mum. We're on her side of the team here. She's at the top of the chain that we're on. We're going through her lesson plans. First thing, so once you get into GDI, you go into the back office. I recommend the first thing you do is look for on the left where it says documentation. You want to make sure you got your papers filled out. So go through that whole section, get your papers filled out. If you don't do that, you won't be able to get paid. So that part's very important. That's the legal requirements and everything, so make sure you get your documentation sent in. That's number 1. Number 2, I know a lot of you are already doing stuff. You might have rotators, you might use traffic exchanges, text ad exchanges, ad boards, classifieds, I don't know, whatever you have. Maybe you already have a list. One thing you could do, if you already have a list, you could make your own lead capture page and your own letter series and lead people into the GDI business. But another thing you can do, if you look on the left, you'll see replicated sites, and there's a whole bunch. You just mouse over each one, you'll see all the different ones. They even have some in Spanish too, so you can market the English ones or the Spanish ones, whatever you want to do, and they're ready to go. There's a lot of really nice ads in there. There's a couple I like better than the other ones, so I usually go back and forth between 2 or 3 of the ones that are in there. And it even tells you they're in order for which ones produce the most leads. So like the ones at the top are the bigger lead producers, and it tells you that. So that gives you an edge, but I don't always go by that. I kind of go by what I like the look of. So some of the ones probably about halfway down the list are the ones that I like. But you can pick and choose whatever ones you like to do. But yeah, like one thing I use is a Top Dog rotator, so I have some of those on there. Any TEs that I use, I put some in there. So that would be number 2. Number 3, make sure the last video I made I sent to the whole team, and it's very important. You'll get a welcome letter from Diane Mum, and you want to make sure that you read that welcome letter. It's more than a welcome letter because it actually has instructions. You follow those instructions that it tells you, and then that takes you into the lesson plans. You need to go into the lesson plans to get the lessons to take you through the GDI system the way we do it. So that's very important. But if you miss the welcome letter or don't do what the welcome letter says, then you won't do the lesson plans. So, and you go at your own pace with these lessons. There's no rush. There's no rush in any of this. So I'm still going through the lessons myself. I've gone through many of them, but there's still some that I'm working on myself. So you can work and do the lessons at the same time. You just go at your own pace. No rush. It's not a race. You just do what you can do. It's your business. So that's it for tonight. We'll call that GDI Team Elite Video 2, and we'll see you on the next one.